What up, Smooth? What's going on, everyone? MikeO back, doing a SGC grading submission reveal. This is a 69 card order. Turnaround time very quick as usual. Believe this was submitted on May 4th, received May 9th, and back in hand May 27th. So, a few weeks. Obviously, there's time headed down there to Florida and time coming back. But pretty incredible. Love the job that SGC does overall. Perfect? No. None of the third-party graders are, but certainly better than continuing to wait for cards from January of 2021. So, this is a 69 card order. 6 cards were not graded. 63 were. It's a mix, as most of these submissions generally are. Majority baseball, certainly some non-sports, handful of football. Believe there's a couple basketball. I'm not sure if there's any hockey or anything, but it will be a nice little mix. A lot of modern stuff, some vintage, and some pre-war. So it'll be fun. We got 10 people in the room. More to pop in. Appreciate those who've hit the thumbs up button. And of course, those who watch the archive would appreciate if you comment down below. Let me know some of your favorites. There should be something for everyone in here. So let's get into it. Got a mix of cards here. Some are mine, some are others. First, we will show off the 6 that were rejected. What's up, Zaggy? Yes, haven't seen you around for a while. What up, Bart? Fresh slabs for sure. All right, 6 cards that were not holdered. So this is the first one here. I don't have the details of this item in front of me, but this was an item for Michael S. So that one, unfortunately, was not graded. And then also, this Pelty was not graded, the T207. I'm not sure what the issue was on this one, but they did not grade it, did not slab it. So those two go to the side. Then Mr. Big Smooth Jeremy, his Tracy Hackler signed underwear relic was not graded. So no go on the Tracy Hackler signed relic. And Ken Golden. So that also was not graded. What up, TTM Mike? I did see it was 7-2 before I started this. What's up, Ray? So no go on the Ken Golden. And then finally, oh, no, never mind. 2 more. Pee Wee Reese postcard was not graded. And I believe the problem with this one is that it's actually hand-signed, which I didn't even pay attention to. I didn't realize when sending this in. This one belongs to Nina. So this is probably something that's going to have to go into PSA DNA or Beckett Authentication Services if you wish to get that slabbed. So that one was not holdered. And then finally for Big Smooth, his Baffles game piece was not graded or holdered either. So those are the 6 that were rejected. Can always try again. I have had some success, including a card in here, where I just kind of provided more details, and finally they did grade it. So we'll see. What up, Bobbles and Ball Cards? W Vogs. 357. All right. So we will start with the first card we will show off. It's a 1-card order for Lee, who is a Padres collector and Padres fan. And he's got this Josh Mears 2021 Bowman Platinum Top Prospects autograph blue, serial numbered 1 of 150. Received a 9.5 mint plus on the card grade and a 10 on the auto. So that one is for Lee. Solid. Can't really complain too much about that, right? I am not a set registry guy. I started one. I think I have like an Ashburn one. I don't know that I updated it recently. And I started one for 1989 Topps Hall of Famers. I was kind of using it more so as a checklist, though. I do understand why people like it, but at this point, also, I'm certainly not married to PSA. All right, we'll do Mike Matei. TTM Mike is next. He's got a 2020 Panini Chronicles Justin Jefferson Elite Red, numbered to 399, which received a Mint 9. So a Mint 9 on the Justin Jefferson rookie. And then he's got a 2021 Panini Rookies and Stars, sweet-looking card here. It's the Airborne Insert, Red Circles Prism. 9.5 Mint Plus. Nice rookie insert there of Mac Jones. You gotta love that red and blue with the Patriot colors. Definitely looks cool. Then Mike also sent in this 1992 Kellogg's Tom Seaver. Little sport flick action. Cornflakes All-Star. Received an 8. So that's a cool one for his collection. And sent in a first Bowman Chrome Auto from 2021 Bowman Chrome Draft. Calvin Ziegler. Autograph. Dual 10. 10 on the card, 10 on the auto. So a dual gem mint for Calvin Ziegler. And final card for Mike, which I actually think's a very nice grade. 1996 SI for kids. Obviously a magazine card. Perforated. You have to pull it apart yourself. 8.5, that's pretty solid because I have a lot of these and they are oftentimes very chipped up, bent, torn, stuff like that. So I think, I don't know what your expectations were, Mike, but 8.5 I think is real solid and it looks spectacular in the tux. So that's the order for TTM Mike. Most everyone who is in this sub has a channel, so make sure you check out their channel. Some people post videos daily, weekly, monthly, maybe even only yearly, but I certainly encourage you to support each other. All right, let's get to Big Scott 35. I don't think he's in here watching live, but I'm sure he'll watch the archive. He's probably getting nervous watching the Mets-Phillies game. He's got a 2022 Topps Living Wander Franco rookie, 9.5 Mint Plus. There he is, Big Scott 35, 9.5 Mint Plus on the Wander Franco. Topps Living set, which I know Scott loves to get those graded. I think he loves the challenge of trying to do his best he can on the Living set cards. Here's a 2022 Topps Star Wars Living. This dude, Kristen, I don't know how to say his name. He's a Mint 9, though. I assume he is a relative of the Chewbacca dude, but I don't know anything about Star Wars, let alone anything that's not like those main couple movies. What up, Jericho? 941 IMI. If you guys like pre-war, you're going to like a little bit of stuff later on coming up. All right, here's a Gem Mint 10 for Big Scott 35. 2022 Topps Stars of MLB Wander Franco. So a Gem 10 on the Wander Franco. I'm just going to go out on a limb and assume that card will have much less of a population as opposed to the regular card from that set. Here's a 1980 Star Wars Topps Death of Admiral Ozell. The Empire Strikes Back. Received an excellent 5. So an SGC 5 on the Star Wars card, 1980. Another Wander Franco for Big Scott 35, a 9.5 Mint Plus on the 2022 Topps Heritage. Clean looking card, maybe a little bit off center left to right. That might have been what did it. But really nice rookie card there of Wander. Zaggy, yes. Unnecessary, but I appreciate the $5 since you have money burning holes in your pocket. 1976 Topps Jim Rice Rookie Cup 3.5 VG Plus. Nice looking card there. Obviously, I guess you'd want that grade a little bit higher, but looks great regardless. It's a 1974 Topps Willie Stargell 5.5 EX Plus. Nice Willie Stargell. Mike Trout 2013 Topps with that rookie cup in an SGC 9. SGC 9 on the Mike Trout. Another Mike Trout. It's the living set, 9.5 Mint Plus. A lot of people started panicking on Mike Trout during the second half of last season, and especially this offseason. But Trout having another sensational season. So, cool one there. And then finally, for Big Scott, is a 2022 Topps Wander Franco Rookie Cup. Rookie in the eyes of some. 9.5 Mint Plus on the Wander Franco. So, nice overall sub there for Big Scott 35. All right, we got Nina up next. We got 3 cards that were holdered for Nina. A 1952 Post Serial. Trigger, Dale, and Roy. Roy Rogers pop-out cards. Pretty interesting, nice overall looking card. Received a 4. SGC 4. 1961 Topps Bill Mazeroski. Received a 1.5. It does have some writing on it. And a little bit of snowing on the surface. Centering a little off, but overall really nice color. Nice looking card. 1.5 on the Mazeroski. And then finally, a 1950 Bowman Ferris Fane for the Philadelphia Athletics. The team that Ray from Philly wishes stayed in Philadelphia. 2.5. Good plus on the Ferris Fane. So gotta love those 1950 Bowman. So those are the cards for Nina. 6 likes. 20 people in the room. All right, we got some cards here for Wesker Griff. I know he'll be watching the archive. Wesker Griff. Let's see what he's got here. He's got a 2014 Topps Tom Brady Gold Parallel, numbered to 2014. It received an SGC 8. Certainly not perfect, but any Brady parallel is a good Brady. A little bit of white on opposite corners, but overall one of those cards, you hold it at any level of a distance, and it looks awesome. So an 8 on the Tom Brady 2014 Topps Gold, numbered to 2014. It would not be a Wesker Griff reveal without a Juan Soto, of course. Ed might be growing nervous with the legion of Soto investors out there, as Juan Soto has really been struggling lately. Of course, I'm sure he'll finish the season on fire, but you never know. A lot of people in the hobby nowadays panic like crazy. 2021 Topps. Juan Soto, 70 years of Topps Chrome. Mint 9. So a Mint 9 on the Juan Soto. Nice looking card there. '21 Bowman's Best Wander Franco Refractor. This is Wander Franco's second or third Bowman's Best card. It's a nice prospect card. Considered by some to be a rookie. To each their own. I guess, you know, we'll see. Time will tell. Right now, it is certainly seen as a prospect card by the general population. It's card number 50, Refractor Parallel. Doesn't have the MLB Players Association or whatever. The cards have different backs. That's the difference, but the numbering is all together. Refractor, Juan Franco. Forever, certainly, this will be a desired card by many, and it looks great. 9.5 mint plus. And then, same case with Bobby Witt Jr., except he didn't actually make his debut when this card came out, so you don't hear as much conversation about this card. Bobby Witt, 9.5 mint plus. I think his first pack pulled card is in 2022 Gypsy Queen. He does not have a base. He does have an autograph. It is a super short print. Last I saw, they were like $1,000 and their redemptions. So you can expect him in top series 2 for sure, I would assume. 9.5 mint plus on the Bobby Witt Jr., Bowman's best prospect. So those are the 4 cards for Wesker Griff. All right, we got some cards for everyone's favorite, probably why everyone's here. Big Smooth, Jeremy. Always an interesting mix. I'll leave it at that. Then we got my stuff, which has Ultra Modern and Vintage and Pre-War. And we have Michael, Jericho. We have his stuff coming up. And we have some cards that are kind of dually owned by myself and Michael. So we will show those off. All right, let's check out Jeremy's cards. First up, 2019 Topps Allen and Ginter Mini Post Malone, Mint 9. I can't tell you how many Post Malone cards I probably gave away or sold in a group for virtually nothing. Mint 9 on the Post Malone. And then I believe Big Smooth is a big fan of the trial going on. So that's why he decided to get this 1987 Topps 21 Jump Street Proud and Fearless Johnny Depp card. Grade it. Received an 8.5. Near mint plus. Also, following in the footsteps of all the Marvel pumpers out there, 2018 Upper Deck Thor Ragnarok. Precious Metal Gems Purple. 9.5 mint plus. So 9.5 on Thor. 2021 Decision 2020 Ron DeSantis Governor State Flags. Thicker card. Here you can see the thick holder for SGC. Received an 8. Governor State Flags. We've got a 2021 Decision 2020, January 6, 2001, Capital Raid Elite, serial numbered 8 of 10, received an 8.5. So an SGC 8.5 on the 8 of 10 parallel of the Capital Raid. (2021) The Infinite, The Weekend X Billboard, Mint 9. Mint 9 on The Weekend. Another thicker card there. Also thick. 2014 Panini Golden Age, Willie Nelson, Legends of Musical Material, 8.5. Near mint to mint plus, 8.5. On the Willie Nelson. Then we've got 1992 Star Pick Saturday Night. Nicky Turkey, 9.5. Mint plus, Chris Rock. 9.5, so solid grade there. Then we've got the great state of Texas. 2018 Topps Allen and Ginter. Flags of Lost Nations. Texas. 10 Gem Mint. So a Gem Mint 10 of Texas. Independent country from 1836 to 1845. Gem 10 Texas. Mini flag. All right. 1999 Upper Deck MJ Retirement, Michael Jordan. So this is a bigger card. It received an SGC 4. It's probably a little lower than anticipated. I have no idea how rare or hard this card is defined, but received an SGC 4, obviously in a bigger holder. Then we've got a 1996 Topps Wide Vision, After His Friend Jimmy, Independence Day. So I believe this might be a Will Smith rookie. I'm not sure. Jeremy would be the expert on random rookies, random celebrity rookie cards. But Independence Day, great movie. Independence Day 2, pretty sure that was a trash movie. 1996 Topps Wide Vision Mars Attacks, Blasted by the Aliens, a mint 9. So a mint 9 on the Mars Attacks. And that is the order for Big Smooth, the collector of just about everything. Randy Quaid rookie, there you go. All right, we got some pre-war stuff that's amazing there. We got my stuff, and we've got Michael's stuff. So let's check out Michael's stuff first, and we'll look at my stuff, then we'll check out this pre-war gold mine here. All right. 1909 to 11, Old Mill Cigarettes, Ernie Howard, Authentic, SGC Authentic on the Ernie Howard. So, beautiful card there. Got a 1917 Z-Nut PCL Menser without coupon. Received a Pour 1. SGC 1 on the Z-Nut. We've got a 1916 Z-Nut PCL Bone without coupon. SGC 1 Pour. Got a 1922 Nielsen's Chocolate V61 Sammy Bone Type 1. It's a 4.5 VG to Excellent Plus, 4.5. Old school Cincinnati Red. Got a 1925 John Player and Sons Deerhounds Dogs SGC 5. Really nice card there. 1910 Obax Cigarettes T212 Bohm SGC 1 Pour 1. And this is a crossover. Last one for Michael. So he sent in this 1977 Topps Reds team. It was a PSA Mint 9. He put a minimum of an SGC 8. It received an 8.5. 1977 Topps Cincinnati Reds featuring manager Sparky Anderson in an SGC 8.5. So that is the standalone order for Michael S. And then he has a stake in these as well. I'm going to show off mine. Starting off with a 1961 Topps Ron Santo, 3.5. Nice Hall of Famer Ron Santo. This is a card I hit in a break. Just thought it was a card that had to get slabbed. And did pretty well. Did a little, well, I guess a little better than I anticipated. I didn't really even put a number on it. I knew it was pretty clean. 1933 Gowdy. James Zach Taylor. Old school catcher card. Those are really cool. It's got the mask off. Definitely a bit unique there. And it received an SGC 4. So did pretty well on that. 1953 Bowman Color, Pee Wee Reese received an SGC 1. Pretty nice one overall. Certainly not perfect, but centering is pretty solid. Image looks decent. Obviously, there are some marks and such throughout the surface of the card, but this is, you know, One of the first real action shot cards really ever. It's incredibly popular and has risen a lot in price, so whatever the grade was, getting it holdered up, definitely worth it, and beautiful card. Love the look of this card here. It's a 1958 Topps Frank Robinson in a 3.5 VG+. What up, Robert? Received a 3.5 VG Plus on the 1958 Topps Frank Robinson. Great color, stand out. Love the old school logos. Hall of Famer, cool looking card there. This was one of the bigger duds, for me at least, a 9 on the 2022 Topps Opening Day Wander Franco. Obviously you're looking to get at least a 9.5, shooting for the 10. Took a shot, sent 2 in, received a 9 on this one. Though the opening day, probably less desired than the rookie, but certainly printed far fewer. Here's a solid card, even though it's a guy that most people watching this probably have not heard of. It's a 2021 Topps Bowman Chrome Prospects. Piguero autograph, black and white mini diamond refractor. Print run on these pretty low. I forget the exact number, but I feel like it was estimated between 15 and 25. First Bowman. 10 gem mint on the card, 10 gem mint on the auto, and at one point I was looking these up and they're listed for like $1,000. Crazy prices like that for a kid who, you know, was born in the year 2000. So that is something that will highly likely be listed at a ridiculous price in the eBay store just to kind of see what happens. But it was one of those cards that, regardless, even if it was 8, 9, it's one of those cards at the price point it goes for. It's just worth getting holdered and graded. From a selling standpoint, just reduces some headaches. Here's a 2022 Topps Opening Day Wander Franco, 9.5 mint plus, so a little better on that one. This is a crossover, even though, I mean, I think we all know BCCG is a joke. They had this as an 8. Certainly knew that wasn't the case, but much easier to move a card in a legitimate third-party graders holder. This is a 1964 Topps Willie Mays in a 4 overall. Solid eye appeal, good color, fairly crisp. Little bit of diamond cut on it. Certainly off center, left to right for sure. Certainly not perfect, but cool card there of an all-time legend. One of the best baseball players of all time. So a 4 on the Willie Mays. And then I was thrilled to get this one holdered up. This is a 1921-30 ML die cuts. Art John. He did not play very long for the Phillies. These were basically game pieces. And the set is huge. Received a 1.5. Art John. So just always nice to get unique items. Very low overall, I don't want to say print runs, but existing copies left of these types of cards. I mean, this is one you could look for the next 10 years and you're probably not going to come across. Granted, it's not a high value card either because it's Art John. He's a guy who didn't have much of a career, but it is super sweet for player collectors. So super happy to get that one encapsulated by SGC. And final card for the order, another card that most people wouldn't look at as a huge deal. This is a 1955 Feline Franks John Mayer. Got some issues there, major crease, but these are very tough to find. The pop counts of something like this between PSA and SGC combined, I would say is maybe 10 total, 10 to 12 for this one. And the set in general is no more than like 20, 25. This is one of the more common ones. This in a holder is something, if you looked on eBay, it's a type that would be listed for like $800, $1,200, $1,500 or best offer. It might take a while to move, but eventually a collector will come by and buy it because they're not going to find any others. So there's just something out there for everyone. There's a bunch of stuff you can collect. So many ways to collect, and I'm super happy to get that in. Before we wrap it up, got to show off this last group of cards. This is These are all 1917 Collins McCarthy E135s. This is Fred Luterus, and it's an authentic. Got the standard Biscuit Company back. It's a nice card there. I enjoy the cards that have. These are all Phillies, by the way. These were purchased as part of a lot in a recent big time auction. And Michael Shane and I went in on these together. There's something he really, really wanted for his collection. There were a couple I really wanted for my collection. There's a few others that I also still kind of want for the collection, and we should be able to move a couple to recuperate some funds. But Fred Luterus, I like the ones with the Phillies P. I think they're pretty cool there. Like this one did really well. I think this is our best graded one. It's a Milton stock in a 4.5 from the Boston store. So that would be cool to keep, but 4.5 is pretty solid grade. And this is just stuff you're not going to see often, so you can kind of name your price. Again, they're not going to move super fast, but there's literally no competition, and there's just not a lot more coming down the pipe either. You don't see this stuff all that often. It's a 1917 Collins McCarthy Eddie Burns in a 3. That's a cool one there. Got the little Phillies hat. Got the Phillies uniform. That's the Baseball's Hall of Fame. So, nice one. This one is a 1. Dode Paskert. Got a few cards of him. Neat card there. This one definitely showed the most wear. It's another Hall of Fame one. So, here's a Gavy Creveth. So, we got 2 Creveths. This is the Hall of Fame version. This one's authentic. Gavy Creveth at one time was, you know, one of the home run champions. I think he won like 3 or 4 home run titles during the dead ball era. So he was among the all-time home run kings at a point in time. So kind of an all-time Phillies slugger. So definitely wanted to pick up a playing days card of him, and he doesn't have a whole lot. So have to jump at the shot. So this one's at 3. Boston store. This one is very likely to be staying in the collection. So this one is from Michael. This is for his collection. Erskine Meyer. And that received a VG3. And that's actually a really great image there too. These are just super cool. Fantastic, beautiful looking. So I know Michael is thrilled with that. All right, we got a Bobby Byrne in a 3. Another cool one. Hall of Fame back. All right, 2.5 on the J.A. Neoff. It's one that will probably get moved. It's the Hall of Fame back. We have 2 of him. 2.5. It's a neat card. It looks great. It's one of those, hey, if this is the only one existing or the only one I could find, I would absolutely add it to the collection. But when you have to move some, I just look at the image and I'm like, I'd rather pick one and keep one with the Phillies logo there, or a little better image. Here's the other one. Received a 4. And that is a Boston store. So a 4 on that. And then the final card for the order is a 1917 Collins McCarthy Epirixie Jr. in a VG3. So Epirixie is a Hall of Famer, better known for his time with the Cincinnati Reds. That's where he had the majority of his success, or most of his success. He actually had some good years with the Phillies as well. He is definitely someone who got in Veterans Committee, and I think if it were today's game, you would look at him as someone like Rick Sutcliffe, Phil Niekro, like one of those guys who is definitely a Hall of Famer, but he's kind of borderline and not someone, not like, he's obviously an all-time great for being a Hall of Famer, but is not, you know, someone at the top of most people's lists. But regardless, he is a Hall of Famer and does not obviously have a lot of Phillies cards available. And again, the opportunity to add this, because I certainly wanted one. You want to get all the Hall of Famers for your team at some point if you're a team collector. And to get this, and then for it to grade a 3, absolutely thrilled at that. That's the reveal. Appreciate all those who watched live. Appreciate those who hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate those who commented and were involved in the chat. Hopefully the chat will load so those who watch it archived can follow along. I'm not sure if that'll happen or not, but I appreciate everyone posting comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Appreciate everyone watching. I will talk to you next time. More SGC reveals, probably in about a month or so. Future, CSG, PSA, all sorts of reveals coming up. Mail days, box breaks, and of course, some live sales, and hopefully a big live sale, potentially this Tuesday with Triple Crown 24. We'll see. Definitely working on something, maybe a big slab sale or something. But appreciate those who watched, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.